Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. I'm troopersjp, and this is me playing through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku. And this is an RPG that is 365 days long, and it's a calendar as well. And you play a different game. Like you just have a different little quest every single day, and they take about 5 minutes. And I thought that since at this moment I'm actually driving across the country in a 6-foot moving van that I really only need an 11-foot moving van, but that's fine. So it'll be empty and windy. Since I wouldn't be able to stream, I thought that I would do this for everybody, all the battle buddies, all the members of the academic foxhole, so that you could keep me in your thoughts and I could keep gaming, and so I'm not just so by myself and alone. So here we go. This is what we're doing. So here's a thing to note. We have this The Souls of Saraku is a game where you play villains. And the first 3 weeks or so is a setup where you play a bunch of different villains and then you decide who you want to play finally. The first week we had a choice between a magic user or like a necromancer or a witch, and we played the witch, Izora Kronmeyer, and she helped do a bunch of spells. The evil overlord is trying to power up his soul crystal, because apparently when people die, they just feed his crystal and then he will be all powerful. Mwahaha. Um, and now we have a choice between two other people. We have a choice between Nargele Nightbane. His quote. Uh, what kind of voice does Nargele Nightbane have? Let's see. Goblin. It's a goblin. So let's go bad Cockney, shall we? A big brute swings wide and hopes for the best. I strike once where it matters, and I make it count. Strength is just an illusion for the slow. Nurgle Nightbane was never the biggest nor the strongest. Among goblins, that meant he had to be quick or be dead. He chose to be quick. From the moment he could crawl, he was stealing, slipping through cracks, and dodging fists that sought to smash him into the dirt. When he got older, he realized something. Brute force wins battles, but cleverness wins wars. A well-placed dagger does what 100 swords cannot. Nargel fights with speed and precision, slipping between foes before they know he's there. And he knows how to turn a pack of goblins into a deadly swarm. Alone, he is dangerous. With others, he is unstoppable. He does not fight fair, because only fools do. He cheats, he backstabs, and he never plays by the rules. He never plays by the rules. He's like the protagonist in a buddy cop movie from the 80s, The Wild Card. Anyway, he serves the Overlord now, but only because it benefits him. His eyes are set on something greater. One day, the goblins will rise, and he will be the one leading them. Not a warlord, not a chieftain, a king. Nargele Nightbane was never meant to be just another goblin. He was meant to rule. Nargele Nightbane, goblin filth reaper, a slippery shadow, a cunning mind, and a blade always waiting. People, this is my archetype. I love playing rogues. Will I play against type? We'll see. He's got a locksmith. He can pick locks. He can pick pockets. He's nimble. But our other option is Kargoth Stormcleaver. Looks like he's an orc battlemaster. A towering force, an unbreakable will, a warrior destined for leadership. His quote. Orc. Strength is more than muscle. I know when to strike, where to strike,
and when to break through instead of breaking apart. I fight not to survive, but to conquer.
Okay, all right. Let's find out about Kargoth. Kargoth Stormcleaver was born into war. His first lessons were learned on the battlefield, where the weak were crushed and the strong rose above the corpses of their foes. That's not the right voice for him, I don't think. We'll come back to it. He was never content to be just another warrior. Strength alone is not enough. A blade is only as sharp as the mind that wields it. He does not just fight. He pushes his body to the edge of what is possible and then beyond. He studies the art of war. He knows how to break an enemy before the first strike lands and how to turn the tide of battle with a decisive blow. He has mastered his body, his instincts, and soon he will master the battlefield itself. Gorlosh the Merciless, the Overlord's commander, taught Kargoth the ways of leadership. Watching how armies move and how battles are won before they even begin. He absorbs every lesson, knowing that one day he will not be the student. He will be the master, the Overlord's war chief, the one armies bow to. Kargoth does not dream of power. He marches towards it, one victory at a time. Kargoth, as I'm sure you can imagine, has got high strength. His int is -1. Could be worse. He's intimidating. He's got iron might, and he's a skull splitter. So here's what I'm thinking. I like this Kargoth Stormcleaver. I do. I like him. I do like him very much. But I have to play the goblin. It's like there's like trap finding, pickpocketing. I mean, well, that decided. I know. Maybe I should play Kargoth, the Battlemaster, level 1. Oh, I always play thievy types. I never play big, strong brute force fighters. I never do. I should, shouldn't I? I should play him. Okay, but hear me out. But Nargle's got lock picking and also trap finding. You convinced me, chat. You just forced me to play the thief again. I guess I just have to. I mean, what else can I do since you made me? Welcome to Thursday, January 8th, 2026, or Thorns Day, Deep Winter 8. The ground shakes beneath me as the perimeter wall erupts in flame and stone, sending debris and smoke into the sky. When the dust settles, a swarm of arrows blots out the sun, descending towards my forces. Around me, goblins and dark allies scramble for cover. In the chaos, Gorlash the Merciless raises his jagged blade, his voice booming. Get your lazy green butts out there and show them what it means to be goblins. Show them the strength of the Dark Citadel. Well, let's look at the back of the page to find out what we have to do, shall we? Dodge the rain of arrows. You know, maybe not feeling so bad that I'm playing a Nargele Knight. Before the battle can even begin, you must survive the opening barrage. I roll an 11, but I have a +3, so that's a 14. Do I have anything that might help me in this moment? Once per page, re-roll any d20 dex roll. I think I rolled well enough. I'm going to keep it at the 14. If you 7 or less is bad, between the 8 and 14. We got that one. Okay. You move too slowly and are grazed by an arrow. Reduce your health by 1. Oh, okay. Well, my health is 10, by the way. So now it is 9. Phase 2. Help allies in the chaos. As the battle breaks out, you spot wounded and struggling allies who might be useful to you. I have a choice. Either pull a goblin free from the rubble, which is a strength check, and my strength is a +1, or I loot a fallen ally, and that's a dex check. Well, my chances are better with looting, and also I'm a villain and a jerk. But on the other hand, having allies is good. Having people that you can bring along with you is not bad. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull a goblin free because it's a goblin. I want to like be a goblin leader. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to like lead a goblin army, and if you're gonna be a good goblin king, you can't just abandon people when they're hurting. So we're gonna roll to try to pull the goblin free from the rubble, and we get a +1 because of our strength. Okay. 13. 12 + 1 is 13. If the result is 11 or more, you pull the goblin free, and he decides to stay by your side during this battle. Gain 1 minion. Everybody, I just gained a minion. I don't even know what that means. But whatever it means, I'm really excited. I'm going to read. It says minions. Minions are followers gained throughout your journey, either by choice or coercion. You may have up to 20 minions. Certain events grant bonuses based on your total minions. You may sacrifice 1 minion to gain a +1 bonus on any non-combat roll. Well, I will just note that I have a minion now. I wouldn't sacrifice my minion, or would I? I guess we'll find out. Our battle's not over. Okay, 3. Rallying for the battle. With the arrows fading and battle cries rising, you have a moment to find an advantageous position or to intimidate the enemy. My choice is either to get into a better position, which is a dex check, or intimidate the enemy from afar, which is strength, and I'm certainly not going to do that one. So we're going to see if we can get into like because we're like Trixie. That's right, Governor. We're going to go and try to find ourselves a good spot to hide. Come on, minion. Minnie the minion. Let's go hide. Minnie the moocher? Is my minion a moocher? It doesn't matter. Dex to 1d20 +3. 7 + 3 is 10. So here's the thing. I can re-roll 1 dex check per page. And I'm going to do that. I am nimble, and I'm going to re-roll that dex check right now, just because I feel like that 7 was not the best. 11 + 3 is a 14. Okay. You find a secure position to shore up against the enemy. Gain a +2 bonus in all attack rolls on the next page. That sort of implies that we're going to be having attack roll battle. Well, I guess that's what we're getting a +2, and I'm here for it. Okay, that's the end of our quest for today. That, everyone, was the quest for Thursday, January 8th, 2026. Hey, that's awesome. We survived. We've got a bonus. We have a minion. We're going to be the Goblin King. That's right, Gav. We're going to be the Goblin King. Oh, I'm going to tell you. I'm Nargele Nightbane, future king of all the goblins. Yeah, that's right. Well, my friends, take care. Thank you so much for being here with me. Come and see me tomorrow when we continue on and find out how this battle goes. And I keep driving across the country. So see me here, like, subscribe, make a comment, all that goodness. And I will catch you all. Oh, by the way, I just need to hit like 1,000 subscribers, and then, I get a prize, I guess. I get to be partnered. That's cool. So if you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow and find out how Nargele Nightbane goes and how his part in this Overlord situation happens. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching me in 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku. Thank you very much. Bye.